Oh, well, well. What do we have here? Come here, my dear. Yes, yes, come here. See you draw breath once more with my very own eyes. They made it sound incredible. But this is nothing short of a miracle. Of course I know you, my dear. It hasn't been for very long, but I do know you. Do you know me as well? Can I ask you from where? Well, my family operates several businesses within the royal city, and its neighboring towns that I occasionally audit. Yes, I do know of that town. It's one of our closest locations to the main branch. Goodness. I must have passed you at least a dozen times without knowing, given how often I've come to visit. To think we'd end up here, of all places. It's been difficult to keep everything in order these recent days. Father has me holed up in the family home until the periods of disease have passed. It is in my best interest to not share your fate. It was so quick to spread through the area without the fierce bravery of the royal coroners. You and many others may have been left for the wolves. Unfortunately, they were able to retrieve you and keep you, well, preserved until the time of our meeting. But soon, the responsibility of your preservation will fall upon us. I will make certain that your body is made to be treated with the utmost care. Oh, my dear, you've been given a new lease on life. Gone are the days that you yearned to escape the cycle of poverty, only to die amongst the rats and the rabble that dared to produce such beauty the nobility could only dream to have. It is only, though, through this transaction that those of common blood and pure of face can hope to live the life they deserve from the beginning. With my family's gold, I am able to pay for your soul to be released back to the land of the living. Granted, with the stipulation that you are unable to return to your body. The gods of death. Well, they do not let go of their prizes. Oh, they are a greedy sort, but his lust for gold rivals that of any man. Whew. A steep price to pay to retrieve your soul from his realm and lead you back to the land of the living. Unfortunately, he isn't so easily persuaded to return the dead to their mortal vessels. But even with such limitations, you can experience what the life of nobility has to offer. Your home is my home, okay? Until the contract expires with my own passing. That's right, my dear. Till death do we part. This is by no means done in a jest, my dear. I am but one of many who've seen the value of beauty in the common folk, but only in death is their potential seen by those in power. The wages of servants are menial, but when the god of death and the rest of his posse value their souls beyond even what nobility holds in their fortunes, they become a symbol of status for those who are willing to part with their gold. It becomes a way of life. Of course, some like to use it as an excuse to no longer hide their common blood lovers or snatch up a pretty face their parents would otherwise disown them for associating with. There are plenty out there who will have their favorites killed just to put their soul on the market. Personally, I find it ridiculous. Value is lost when death does not choose when they return to his realm. He sent disasters and diseases to bring you to him. The fact that he wanted you here makes you especially desirable. Oh, darling, look at me. He had a clear reason for bringing you here at your prime. To allow you to continue to age would ruin such a pretty face. Unfortunately for him, he won't be able to admire you for very long. He'll have to drag me down here with his bare hands first before he lays his eyes upon you. There is no cheating death. No amount of gold can prevent the inevitable. When he wants you, he will take you. No questions asked. What I paid for was solely your return. He can call for me at any time, and with me, well, comes you as well. Our souls have been bound by a contract. A deal, so to speak, made with a demon of death. Made with an otherworldly entity. Made with something demonic. What? You don't like that? You don't like the way I'm looking at you? My dear, you have nothing to fear from me. I'll only hurt you if I have to. Obviously, there's no conventional way to hurt a ghost, but my contract allows me to have certain commands over you. Well, I suppose you could have stayed in my family home for as long as they were willing to pay to keep you through the generations, but I don't appreciate the thought of others benefiting from my efforts to find you. So, in fact, upon my death, I will have arranged for your body to be buried next to mine. We'll have our very own room in the family crypt to ensure no one disturbs us in our rest. Oh, how beautiful that would be. To be laid to rest next to you would be the ultimate honor. Come now, has it never crossed your mind how it would feel to be swept off your feet by nobility? Some of your peers make it so obvious. Oftentimes they'll come into our stores and loiter around pretending they have interest in purchasing items that are well beyond their means. Sometimes I even play their silly little games by pretending I don't see them stealing looks towards me. It would be cute if it weren't so clear how futile and pathetic their attempts at capturing my interests are. But with you, I am more than willing to make any dreams you might have had a reality. Not only in giving you the opportunity to experience luxury, but also love. You are still so young, and the coroner provided no records of marriage. Wouldn't you be thrilled to have another chance to be in love? Have it reciprocated? I am already quite enamored with you, my dear. If you have any attraction to me, then I can assure you that it is mutual. Oh, my dear, there is no need to be concerned for my mortality. My marital status hairs are a non issue. A simple signature and all the future needs of the family estates are taken care of. I am free to enjoy your presence without any disturbance, hopefully, for so many years. So many years. And I will certainly enjoy you, my dear. No, I should have expected as much. A wandering soul cannot provide the same experiences as a living one. Well, I suppose I hoped for at least a light touch. Cold even, but it's all just goes right through you. I can kiss you as much as I want, but I'll only be kissing air. It would nice. It would be nice to tuck your hair back for you. I just. I want to see more of that pretty face. There will be no greater pleasure for me than being able to stroke your cheeks as you lay in rest. So long as we continue to preserve you, you will look as warm and flushed as you were in life. I will relish kissing your soft, cold lips. I will do what I can to show you my devotion. Now think of all the ways I can have you dressed up for occasions, lunch dates, afternoon tea, romantic dinners. And I must have wedding garbs made for you. You'll look so stunning in all of them. I can't even wait to be back home with you. You must make haste, my darling. Now come along this way. Yes, it should be past where you first came from, past that gate over there. There is nothing keeping you from leaving any longer. Death has granted you permission to cross back into the land of the living. Cross the river Styx, as they say. Truly, there is no need to hesitate. No, even if you refuse, he has a deal to uphold. You will be leaving today. I would suggest not going against his wishes or mine, as you are under contract. He'll drag you by your feet if necessary. Had you retained any of your mortal flesh, I would have worried about the ground ripping through your skin, but I'm glad we're able to keep you perfectly intact. Now stay where you are. Expected to be, and you won't even feel the shackles that bind us. But if I know anything about others like you will take pride in being at my side. So be a dear and allow yourself to experience the choice that you never had until today. Because now and forever, your soul is bound to me. You are mine eternally and forever, my dear. I'm going to enjoy having you. Hello, everybody. All my precious little darlings. It's so good to see every single one of you. How are you? If you like this, I want you to comment, like, subscribe, consider donating. It funds my gold and all the rope I buy. Please. Rope is a killer. Anyways, make sure to go check out my Patreon, my Discord, my Twitter, and don't forget this Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday I will be streaming at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with ASMR, and Sunday I will be streaming at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can't wait to see you guys there. Love every single one of you. And I want to give a big shout out to our loyal Tier 3 Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Rasmus Cat, Star Espersen, ace.cries, and Castiel. You're such loyal viewers. I love you. Now, make sure to go check out my merch. I have merch. Did you know that? You can get 2 different Yandere merch. You can get like a hoodie, a shirt. You can get posters of different things. So many different options. And you remember, the more merch you guys buy, the more money I can put back into getting art. So that's pretty cool, right? You're supporting the channel. Go check that out. I love you guys, and I hope every single one of you has an amazing day. I'll see every single one of you later, my darlings. Also, I'm very sorry this video came out late. I was busy setting up some stuff. I'm so sorry. My bad. Have a great day. I love you guys. I'll see all of you later.